Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, TG at 09. Welcome back to another Royal Rumble. And we're going to be sticking with the gaming theme, but since there's so much going on recently for the horror genre, with like the Final Destination movie coming out, Five Nights at Freddy's is now in Dead by Daylight, I'm going to be focusing on the scariest gaming characters. So we have like scary characters from like actual horror games, and some characters that aren't from horror games but are just the scariest in their games. So who's coming at number one? It's Dr. Death. So this is a character from I think it's Resident Evil, but he has a skin for Legion and Dead by Daylight too. So he's in two horror games, pretty much, with Resident Evil and Dead by Daylight. I'm pretty sure he's from Resident Evil. I do know that he's a skin for Legion and Dead by Daylight, though. Alright, he's going to be coming in at number 2. So we do have two characters from this game, from the 2K25 in this Royal Rumble. But we're getting Nemesis coming in at number 2. So Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 and Dead by Daylight is coming in, and he's going to be facing another Resident Evil / Dead by Daylight killer. You know, Dr. Death is a skin for Legion. Alright, so we got Legion, not Legion. I was going to say Legion, but it's Nemesis and Dr. Death. But we do have two characters from this game from 2K25 coming in for the scary, and you guys probably guess that the Fiend is one, and the other one I'm not gonna spoil, but hopefully he comes in soon, because I have not seen him actually. I've never used this other character before, so I'm excited to see what happens. And here he comes. We got Uncle Howdy. Now we could have done Boogeyman. I know Boogeyman would have probably been better, but I've never used Uncle Howdy, and I wanted to use Uncle Howdy for this Royal Rumble, because he's kind of creepy, to be honest. So we got Uncle Howdy coming in at number 3 to face Dr. Death and Nemesis right now. Now Nemesis has won a Royal Rumble before. He won our Dead by Daylight Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure that's what it was in season 1 of 2K25. But now we got Leatherface coming in number 4. So we got two pretty big boys in with Leatherface and Nemesis. We will be doing a big boys game, the biggest gaming characters Royal Rumble. I have all the contestants already downloaded and ready to go for that Royal Rumble. But that won't be coming out for a little bit, because we still have 2 other Royal Rumbles that will come out before. Nemesis just barely missed eliminating Dr. Death. I'm kind of happy about that. I want to see a little bit more of Dr. Death. I think he looks really cool right now. As we get Herobrine from Minecraft. Now, I know he's not from a scary game or a horror game, but he is a scary character from that game. You could also consider like putting the Wither or the Warden for that game. But I want Herobrine, because Herobrine is an actual creepypasta. And he's like, if you ask any Minecraft player, they're terrified of, well, not really terrified, but like they're scared of Herobrine and like the story behind them, I'd say. As we now get Penny Pig. I was supposed to say, we got Nemesis choke slamming the other face reversed it. But we got Penny Piggy from the scary horror game. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a scary game on Roblox that you can play. And I thought it'd be fitting to put her in. As Uncle Howdy is gone, our first elimination of the Royal Rumble is Uncle Howdy, unfortunately. And Dr. Death might be gone close behind, and he is. Nemesis eliminates Dr. Death, and Dr. Death is gone. As we get the Call of Duty Zombie. As we also lost Herobrine. Nemesis gets 2 quick eliminations. As we also get the Call of Duty Zombie from Call of Duty Zombies. I thought it'd be funny to put him in, because I saw him like, this is cool. I'm gonna put this dude in. So we have a zombie from the Call of Duty games. So we have a scary character from Call of Duty and the scariest gaming characters. I'm just trying to look at his third elimination, but the zombie's not taking it. COD zombie, I'm gonna call him that for right now. Alright, he's winning now. We got Dracula. So I'm not really big on like what games he's in, but I do know that Dracula is in Dead by Daylight. I know he's not exactly the same Dracula that Dead by Daylight has, but I thought it'd be cool to put Dracula in just because it's fucking Dracula, dude. And there you go. There's his third elimination finally. Nemesis eliminates the COD zombie. So we still got some pretty good characters in right now with Penny Piggy, Leatherface, Nemesis, and Dracula. And Benny's gonna be joining them at number 9. Now Benny has not won a Royal Rumble yet this series, I'm gonna say, because, well, not because, but he's won 2 Royal Rumbles in his lifetime. The second Royal Rumble, or the Game in Royal Rumble in Season 1 of 2K23, and then the Bendy and the English in Royal Rumble in Season 2 of 2K23. Now, can Bendy pull through and win his first Royal Rumble? Who knows? As we now get Baldy from Baldy's Basics. I like this Baldy, to be honest. I'm so excited to see what Baldy can do here. Did she just eliminate Nemesis? No, she eliminated Leatherface. Penny eliminated Leatherface. So Leatherface was from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Also, you can consider him from Dead by Daylight too. Well, Benny's from Benny and Ink Machine, like I mentioned already. From both, and it's also Bendy and the Dark Revival. I think it's the other game. I forget Michael Myers from Dead by Daylight. No, I think that's, well, I think there's some other games I guess you can consider him in. He's been in a few Mortal Kombat games as well. But for right now, he's mostly here for Dead by Daylight. I think he was the first licensed character in that game for Dead by Daylight, so he's gotta be in here. So far we've had, what, 5 characters that have been in Dead by Daylight. Alright, as we get Slender Man from the many Slender Man games, and possibly, maybe in the future, in Dead by Daylight, but who knows. As Slender Man eliminates Penny Piggy from the Royal Rumble. And we haven't used Slender Man in a hot minute, so I'm excited to see Slender Man back in the ring and doing Slender Man things. As Nemesis, who did he eliminate? Oh wait, he eliminated Dracula. I thought I was supposed to say Bendy, but no, he eliminated Dracula. As we're now getting Springtrap, the newest killer to Dead by Daylight, as the Friends of Freddy's chapter is right now in the PTB. And I think, if I remember correctly, it comes out to everyone on June 12th. So get ready for Springtrap and Friends of Freddy's. Not in Friends of Freddy's. He's from Friends of Freddy's 3, but he's in Dead by Daylight, and get ready for the Friends of Freddy's chapter. I've watched people play him. He looks really cool. I'm really excited to play Springtrap when he comes out to everyone. And maybe I'll make a video on it. Who knows? As we now get Sonic.exe, who technically is a gaming character. He's a scary version of Sonic, as with the cursed game of, I don't know what Sonic game it is, but it's one of the Sonic games. I can't remember which one it is though. Alright, Springtrap trying to eliminate Slender Man, but Slender Man comes back in. So right now we have, in the ring we have 1, 2, 3 Dead by Daylight killers. Alright. I'm so excited. We get Huggy Wuggy now. You know what? If they do a Poppy Playtime chapter in Dead by Daylight, Huggy Wuggy should definitely be the killer. I think that'd be so fun to have like Huggy Wuggy in the game. Like, okay, if I'm thinking about Dead by Daylight and characters I would like to see in the game, like for licensed killers, definitely Slenderman. Maybe even Jeff the Killer if they really want to do Jeff the Killer. Huggy Wuggy would be fun. They could do Baldy. Baldy would be fun. Bendy as well. They've done Dracula, Frankenstein. They could do Frankenstein since they have Dracula. Who else could they do? They already have a werewolf with Dracula because you can turn into a bat and a wolf. So really, we don't really need that. They could do like a mummy character, to be honest. What other licensed characters would be cool? You know, like a character from like Garden of Bam Bam might be cool. I'm not sure though. The comment down below which like licensed killers you would want to see in Dead or Daily, as we did just lose Nemesis and Bendy. Oh, Art the Clown, that'd be cool. Art the Clown from Terrifier, and his name would be like the Terrifier. As now we get the Fiend Bray Wyatt from WWE 2K25. But no, I would think that like Terrifier, like Art the Clown from Terrifier would be cool to have in the game. Fiend, you leave Huggy alone. You leave Huggy alone. Look at all those moves from Huggy. I like Huggy, guys. Okay, leave me alone. They could also try and get Sonic.exe in the game too. They'll probably need Sonic, like Sega's permission to use the Sonic character. As there goes Slenderman. I'm like thinking like they don't have any creepypasta characters. Like what would be fun is like Jeff the Killer, Alice Jax, Slenderman. Slenderman is probably the biggest one, to be honest. As we now get Ghostface, another Dead or Daily killer. As Baldy eliminates Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend, I mean. So we have right now in the ring only two Dead or Daily killers with Ghostface and Springtrap. And really the only person in the ring who have one, actually never mind, just two. With Sonic.exe and Huggy Wuggy, those two have won Royal Rumbles. But I also forgot to mention that we do have Oliver. Here he comes. We got Oliver coming in his Royal Rumble, as he is a scary character. So I thought it'd be fair to let him come in at random, and he's coming in quite late at number 18, which I'm kind of happy about, to be honest. We still have not had one of my characters win a Royal Rumble yet. We were close, I think, last episode. Yeah, last was Fortnite, and Gene placed second. So we were close to having our first one of my characters winning the Royal Rumble, but he just came up short. But we did have our first female character win the Royal Rumble in that Fortnite Royal Rumble, as I'm talking about. As there goes Huggy Wuggy, eliminating Ghostface as he's replaced with Granny. Granny would actually be fun to have in that game. Yeah, that'd be fun to have, like Granny. Cause like, I don't know. I feel like the biggest one that I would like to see is definitely Slenderman. I think Slenderman's a must have in that game. But they just had Springtrap coming out, which I've been waiting for that Five Nights at Freddy's chapter for a long time. Ever since I've heard that they're gonna do it. And our last character to come in is Sweet Tooth. I don't remember what game he's from, but we have Sweet Tooth. A scary clown character. Has not made an appearance on the channel since the Clown Royal Rumble. I think in season 2. But we're down to our final 7 right now with Springtrap, Sonic.exe, Sweet Tooth, Ghostface, Granny, Baldy, and Oliver Nichols. We got my character Oliver. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna watch right now. I wanna see what's happening. No, I do like that it's Ghostface and Oliver fighting each other right now. These are two hooded characters that wear masks. Baldy could have eliminated Granny there, but he decided not to. But he instead eliminated Sweet Tooth from the ring. And Granny's now coming back for revenge. That's why you never sleep on Granny, guys. Granny is terrifying. We're down to our final 6, and Springtrap just can't seem to get anything going against Sonic.exe. And yes, the biggest reason why I don't have Freddy in this Royal Rumble, guys, is because Dead with Daylight just released their new chapter, and Springtrap is the killer for the chapter. I'm not sure. Did they even give a survivor for the Fighting Series chapter? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they did. And if they did, it would probably be Mike Schmidt, to be honest, or one of the night guards. But from what I've heard, they have not given this chapter a survivor, which they've done before. I'm trying to think. There's one, I don't remember which killer it was, but they gave him no survivor, gave him or her no survivor. So it wouldn't be the first time Dead has done this, but I feel like they should probably do a survivor for this chapter, as Baldy eliminates Granny. Because like this is they could do Markiplier actually. They could ask Mark if he wants to be in the game. To be honest, I know he's not really big on playing it, as from what he said himself. He doesn't really play Dead by Daylight. But it would be funny to have him in the game. We do have Nicolas Cage in this game, so we could have Markiplier for this chapter. It'd be funny, but I don't see it happening. But they could also do Mike Schmidt, maybe Jeremy Fitzgerald, maybe Michael Appin even. Probably Michael Appin, to be honest, if they do this survivor. Well, we are down to our final 4, that being Baldy Basics. Well, Baldy, from Baldy's Basics. Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's and Dead by Daylight. Ghostface from Dead by Daylight. And Oliver from No Scary Game. He's just here because he's my character. But we did lose Baldy by Springtrap. It'll be so fitting if Springtrap wins. He just got put into Dead by Daylight. He literally just got put into, it came out, I think, yesterday. But it's not going to go that way, as Oliver eliminated Springtrap. We're down to the final 2 with Oliver, Nichols, and Ghostface. And Oliver, please, no. Oliver, please don't be taunting right now. I get that you want to be like Jey Uso, but please, no. Alright. No, I'd be okay with either one of these killers. Well, not killers. These characters winning the Royal Rumble, to be honest. Because Ghostface has never won a Royal Rumble. And Oliver hasn't won one yet this series. So I kind of like to see either one of them win. As Oliver is using his speed against Ghostface right now. And he's using his finisher. This is probably one of the coolest finishers in the game. If you can land it, though, you have to land it. Alright. Come on, Oliver. Oliver, yes. Oliver, yes! Oliver! Oliver Nichols wins his first Royal Rumble of 2K25. And he's going to be in the Season 2 Grand Finale. I'm so happy. He's finally won. It's taken so many Royal Rumbles, but he's finally won, guys. He's finally won a Royal Rumble. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Scariest Characters Royal Rumble. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.